couple of friends, and it was a very messy night. We were quite drunk, and at the end of the night we were going for a kebab in Leaderville. And it was just by chance because it was my first ever time in Leaderville. I've never ever went out in Leaderville before. And we went to a kebab shop anyway, and Maddie happened to be on a night out. She wasn't drinking, she was driving. And basically I pestered her because I was drunk. And she said all along to all her friends that she liked the Irish accent. And I says, well, I'll go for it here. And I was asking her out, and she hemmed and she had, and then I ended up chasing her down the street and asked her for her number, and she ended up giving me her number, and we went from there.
We met after I'd been at a 19th, I think, in Leaderville at the Garden, and we went to a kebab shop afterwards because I really wanted pizza because I was driving and everyone was drunk, but I wanted to eat. And then, yeah, there was... I'm one of those vain people that always look at themselves. If there's a mirror, I'm looking at it. So yeah, there was a mirror directly opposite me in my side view. So I kept looking at myself in the mirror, but it just so happened that there was someone sitting at the seat in front of the mirror. And that happened to be Gary, and he thought that I just kept looking at him and tried to get his attention. And yeah, so he started talking to me, and it was awkward because I was just like, I'm not actually looking at you, I'm worried about my hair. And then, yeah, and then he came over and sat at our table and we started talking, but then we got up and left, and I was walking down the street, and then he got up and chased me down the street for my number. And he likes to not tell people that part of the story, so I'm not sure if he's told you that, but yeah, he chased me down the street, and yeah, we changed numbers.
Well, we'd been seeing each other for a while, dates and stuff like that, and she's just real easy to get on with. She's funny. I just always had, well, not everything in common. We actually don't have a lot in common, but they do say opposites attract, and I just felt comfortable around her, and I decided to ring home and let everybody know the decision I'd made to propose to her. I got my ring, everything sorted, and took her to a outdoor cinema to see a movie and had a picnic and everything. And after the movie, I took her along the riverside at the Burswood and got down on one knee and proposed, and she said yes, so, luckily enough.
He proposed. We'd gone to see at the Burswood an outdoor cinema, went and watched a movie there and bought a picnic, and then afterwards we had planned to go for a walk along the river, but we both had work at 6 o'clock the next morning, and so I sort of said, no, I don't want to go for a walk. It's too, like, we've got to get up so early. And he really was pushing the walk, and I was like, okay, obviously something is up. He really wants to go for this walk. And then we walked along the river and we sat down at one of the picnic chairs. And yeah, and then he got down on one knee and asked me to marry him.
First thing I love about her is she's so smart. Everything I say wrong, she'd correct me, but it's cute the way she does it, I have to say. The second thing about her is very, very organised. When it comes to anything, she keeps me intact. Lets me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. It's just, and the third thing I love about her is she lets me be myself, and I just love that she lets me be myself and doesn't moan too much at me. Well, she moans a little bit, but not too much. That's the third thing I love about her.
The first thing is that he'll do absolutely anything for me to make me happy, which is just really nice. A second thing is he's very driven. He loves to work and he loves to keep busy. He doesn't like to sit around. He's very much about getting things done. And the third thing is that he's really cute.
And really cute.
Yeah,
that's
the third one. Yeah. And so where do you see yourselves in 5 years?
Well, I'd like to have the house in 5 years' time at least, moving in, and maybe thinking about kids. I'm not sure we're going to have enough money, but we'll think about kids.
We'll be happy?
Of course we'll be happy.
We'll have more free time to do things actually together. And Gary will be a permanent resident of Australia.
Yeah, good luck. But yeah, I'll be so busy with work, and hopefully we can afford all the nice things in life, but yeah, that's the main plan for 5 years. She cheats at Scrabble.
I don't cheat at Scrabble. I just have a more vast vocabulary. I can't even say vocabulary.
Yeah. Words that you put on just don't make sense.
I like to fight about everything, really. I'm a bit of a nitpicker. I'm very much what he wears.
Yeah.
What
Basically,
else?
she's always right, or she thinks she's always right. But
Yeah, I usually am.
I don't win the arguments, put it that way. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's one big thing. He doesn't shut doors if the air conditioner's on. That's really annoying.
So silly. That's one bad thing you always do.
I don't do anything bad.
Maddie's bad point is she always has to be right.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly she really is right all the time, so I can't really complain.
It's hard to be perfect.
Yeah. Because I do all the washing anyway.
He spends a lot of time just sitting on the toilet playing on his phone. I think it's just like he goes there to hide, so he doesn't have to do anything. So I'd probably say how much time a day?
20 minutes easy.
At least 3 times a day.
That's my time though. We'll not talk about what I do, but that's my time.
Yeah, so we're getting married in 8 days, which is just really exciting. There's so much still to do, but
yeah, we've got it covered. We're basically already there, so 8 more days. It's going to be.
Yeah, and it's going to be the first time that our families actually meet each other in person. So that's going to be, yeah, definitely. It's going to be worrying to see how they react. But
they'll be fine together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've talked on Skype, so they know each other. So yeah, 8 more days and we're married. So 8 days to the wedding. Can't wait. Super excited. So 8 days to the wedding and I just cannot wait. I wish it was tomorrow.